Kenosha's been the hometown of dozens of famous people. Heisman Trophy winner and two-time NFL champion Alan the Horse Amici, Academy Award-winning filmmaker Orson Wells, and actor Mark Ruffalo, up for an Oscar at tonight's Academy Awards, just to name a few. But Wisconsin's fourth largest city is also home to some lesser-known individuals, including an independent bookstore owner, author, and artist who's building quite the following and reputation with his innovative illustrations that celebrate the color of Kenosha. Here's Ellie Nakamoto-White.
Sometimes looks can be deceiving. That's the case for Studio Moonfall.
I think it would be a cool apocalypse to see the moon falling on top of us, so I went with that for my name.
A bookstore owned by Kenosha's Donovan Shearer.
I try to do at least a little bit of something creative every day.
Who's always marched to the beat of his own drum.
I never set out to be a writer or an illustrator or anything like that. I've always just dabbled in it.
While living in Japan as a Navy brat, watching animations like Dragon Ball Z helped to shape his style.
And then when I moved back to the States, then it started airing here. I was like, I know all these characters. They're my old friends.
As a child and now decades later,
pretty much everything I do,
you still won't find him without paper and pencil, bringing his wildest dreams to life.
All right, let's see here. We're drawing a zombie.
The Zombeans are some of his early creations.
Even if it goes weird and dark, it's always still fun.
A collection of zombie beans from Spider Bean to historical figures.
It's not something that's meant to be scary. It's like, hey, that's a cool monster. I want to hang out and get nachos with that dude.
So during our shoot, we challenged him. Add Reporter Bean to your repertoire.
Then get to work.
He also creates coloring books.
Funny and weird, I think, is what most people say.
And publishes his own book series, available for purchase along with others at the studio.
I mainly sell local and independent authors through the store.
For Shearer, ideas come a dime a dozen.
A lot of it's just lore for stories I'll eventually write someday.
Stories he'll add to the hundreds he's already published. As for that Reporter Bean...
Ready?
This is what he created in about an hour. In the future, he hopes to expand the business, bringing his mad science of fantasy, horror, and sci-fi through Southeast Wisconsin.
Now I'm building the business around the idea of just dabbling in whatever I want to do.